gotta give it a hello, shalom.
Shalom, good morning. Another very chilly day this morning, 18 degrees here in springtime in Aurora, Colorado. So let's get started. I'm trying to, if you noticed yesterday's teaching, I'm doing smaller bite-sized movements so that we can kind of speed up the recording time. We had the first 2 or 3 times we took about an hour in recording time. I'm trying to cut that in half. Some days will be longer, but I realize that you don't have all day to watch this. So I want to really, if I can, do it in smaller bites for you. And I think that's good for you anyway, especially as we get on. Today is the 5th day of counting the Omer. It is the Hod of Hesed, or the humility of love. So meditate on that theme today, along with the previous 4 themes as well. Whichever one you think you need to meditate on the most, but include Hod of Hesed today, or the humility of love. And I'm really glad things have worked out the way that they have for me to start this series, because we're taking advantage of astrological forces here. Mm-hmm. This is based on these 49 days, these 7 complete and perfect weeks are based on the phases of the moon. We began the day after the full moon, or the day after the full moon celebration, according to biblical astrology. But let's get down to it today. We left off, I'm going to start off just a little bit before where we left off at yesterday. We left off at the conclusion of grasping swallow's tail, which was the push. The beginning of that sit back and push is the end of grasping swallow's tail. And the beginning of fishes and 8 is you sit back again, but as you sit there, you do the same thing you did the first time, but you bring this left arm in front of the body and touch your right elbow. So here, then here. End of grasping swallow's tail, beginning of fishes and 8. Just like that. Okay? From here, you're going to turn this foot. Really supposed to be at a right angle, straight at you, as close as you can get it. Okay? From here, you sit back, and as you turn that foot, you swing the arms out. Okay? Let's show it from here again. The left arm is going to swing out. It doesn't swing past my shoulder. Just do this left for a minute. Comes to about right here, even with the shoulder. And then it comes in and makes a circle. And this hand swings out too. Okay? From here, makes a circle. Here, makes a circle. Okay? So, we sit back, weight back on the left, turn that right foot. See, if you don't sit back and put the weight on the back foot, then it's kind of hard to turn that foot. But if you sit back properly, then it's easy to do this move. All right? Sit back, swing the hands out, bring them over each side of the chest, over the pectoral muscles. And here, when you get around to here, up, Okay? Now, let me show you what's going on there. Okay? After you come around, we'll go back to here and do it. Sit back.
I turned on the do not disturb.
Okay?
I don't understand why it's doing
I
that.
don't know what happened.
We're here.
Okay?
I don't know.
We're
why.
content rich. We're not production
I hit do not disturb.
rich. Okay, here I go. Am I still recording or did it stop?
You're still recording.
Okay. All right. All right. Keeping it real.
I need to turn that off.
Sit back here. All right. Weight on the back leg. Turn that foot, pigeon toe. As I turn, come around. When I get here, I'm going to slowly extend these hands up to the right here. As I extend, when I get to about the end of that extension, I turn my palms.
It's not a full
The
extension.
right palm is palm, the right hand is palm up. The left turns so that it's facing me. So from this position, it's going to go like that. It doesn't go palm up like this hand does. It goes about halfway. Here, in front of my body. Whereas the right hand goes palm up. Then when it goes palm up, there's really no stopping. It's a smooth movement. Okay? From here, this hand, I curl my fingers together and down in a counterclockwise motion. Okay, here, curl my fingers like that together, all 4 fingers together in the thumb. Okay, here, curl them down, clockwise motion. It's like I make a little circle. When I make that circle, I stick my hand through that circle that I just made. Got that? So we're coming around. Boom. Fish is an 8. Okay? And this hand is here. Now here's the hard part. Okay? Because it's going to require a lot of balance. You know, Tai Chi looks nice and smooth and easy, but it's kind of difficult to some degree because you have to maintain the right balance. So your muscles are constantly firing. That's what makes it such a good exercise. You're making the blood move, but you're not doing a lot of pounding on your knees, legs, and hips. Okay? So, come around here, boom. Now, from here, that's why you have to turn that foot 90 degrees. From here, I'm going to do a move like that. So from right here, okay, your weight's on the right at this point. Let me tell you something. Go back to here real quick. When you sit back and you come around, the weight is on the left still from that sit back. When it gets to here, the weight gets evenly distributed on both feet, just for a second. So as you complete this movement, weight on the left, evenly distributed, okay? Evenly distributed. Now on the right. Because it has to be on the right. Don't lean. Just put the weight over there so that you can do the next move. From right here, called single whip. Okay? Like that. Weight on the right, coming out of fishes and 8. Don't turn the head. Look over there with your eyes. When you pick this foot up, you're going to let that hand, okay, from here, the end of fishes and 8, weight on the right, pick the foot up and the hand and let it drop. Show you that again. Like this at first. And then as you put the foot down, you let that palm fall, keeping this hand out here to the right front corner. Okay, and the hips are going to be slightly that way, not completely turned around to that direction, still slightly that way. Okay, here, boom.
You have room to step up. You have room to step up.
Okay, I have to move it.
Yes, your feet are still
I
in the
still
chair.
fell. I didn't want room. I needed it. But that's what makes this difficult. Okay, when I'm practicing, I really work on this part. Okay, I have to really, boom, like that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do it again. All right. Remember my weight's over here, up. Remember, just like we did all the other times. You lift up that leg, put the heel down. Okay? Weight on the right, up, pow. Right there. Single whip. Okay. Here again, show it to you again. Weight is on the right. Here. Now from here, what you're going to do, let the hands flop down about 6 inches. Then come back up. Then down like you're scooping up something. Like here, okay? So from here, flop down. And as you flop down, you turn that left foot almost 90 degrees. A little bit that way. So from here, flop down. See how I move my foot? From here, flop down 6 inches, come back up, scoop. Put that heel, leg bent, straight down. You scoop up to about head level, and as you put the foot down, come down to about right here. Woo!
Okay.
Working out that leg. Okay. Let me show you that continuously from here. All right? Weight on the right. Pow.
Wait.
Flop. Flop. Lower to about just under your chin. Okay? That's the completion of single whip. I'm going to do that a couple more times. I think I'll put it together for you tomorrow. I'm running short on time today. Oh, and we didn't do our meditation. So we'll do that. But from right here.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Okay, I got room, okay? From right here, weight on the right foot. Boom. Flop down 6 inches. Come all the way down like you're scooping something up. See the balance that's required?
Good.
We do it again. You gotta do it right for you before my fingers freeze.
It's 22 degrees.
23 degrees? Okay. Okay, here. Don't fall, Lizzie. Okay, here. Boom. Flop down. Back up. Now scoop. Bring the leg. Here.
Okay.
See, I almost couldn't hold that. It's so hard to do this stuff and stop.
It is.
Okay? I'm going to do it a couple more times. Here, let's see if I can get it right one of these. Okay? Weight on the right. Pow. That's how it's supposed to be. See how long it took me to raise my leg and slowly put it down? my whole body, the muscles were adjusting.
You feel it in
You
your
couldn't
both
see
legs.
it.
Yeah, because
But, you know,
you're shifting your weight. So yeah.
that's what makes it good.
It's
That's
important
what
to
makes
know
it a good exercise.
when you shift your weight. It's important.
Okay? So, see if I can get it right 2 times in a row. Weight on the right. Pow. Down. Down. One more time. Okay?
Breathe out. Okay. Well,
That'll be 3 times. See if I can do it 3 times in a row. Okay. Okay, weight on the right. Pow. Okay. Flop down. Okay. That's single whip.
Okay.
Put those, you know, you've got the first 4 days, now day 5. Try to do those without stopping. Nice and slow. See how you flow with it. At the end of the week, I'm going to put it all together for you.
Hey, Glenn. Glenn Bergeron.
Right, Glenn?
What's up?
I'm hurrying up, Glenn, because I got to go out and do an inspection just like you.
We got work to do, right? Okay. Go
I
ahead.
get my mask and my gloves on. Okay? So, I'm not going to get into that. Let's go ahead so that we continue building up. Let's make sure we go ahead
All right.
and do our
Meditation.
with the elbow.
All right.
Feet together,
Ready?
bows over the feet, toe out,
Begin.
scrunch the toes,
This is the beginning,
bend the
everybody.
knees over the big toe, Elvis to pelvis, gorilla chest and gorilla back, hug the tree.
Here we go. With the movement. Vibrational Omer with the Om Bowl.
fingertips are frozen.
Remind them what this does.
Hmm?
Remind them what this is, what this does.
Oh, we're playing the Omo. That's why we call this vibrational Tai Chi. Remember, as I told you, the Chi flows through your body naturally, all by itself, every day, one complete cycle every 24 hours. When you do the form, when we do the complete form, we can pass the Chi through the body 3 more times. So instead of once a day, you get a total of 4 times a day of recharging and rejuvenation for your internal organs. Also, you're developing Wei Qi, which is the first layer of your immune system. It stops germs and bacteria from penetrating into the body and viruses. So when we play the bowl, you get even more energy. I can't even tell you how much more energy you get for the revitalization of your chi and your internal organs.
Amen.
Plus, you're hearing that. In your ears, there are nerves that run throughout your entire body to every internal organ. So that vibration, and the Om bowl is said to have the frequency of the earth and the universe itself. And remember, Genesis chapter 2, verse 7 says, God formed us from the dust of the ground and breathed into our nostrils the breath of life, the chi, the prana, the life force, depending on what culture you want to call it. And some people even call it the snake energy. What is the snake energy called again? You remember that?
Prana?
No, not prana. Kundalini.
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 And people are like, oh, no,
Okay.
no. You know, they're like, no.
Yeah, Christians don't. And the reason why it's called Kundalini is because on either side of your spine is what's called the bladder meridian. So you have 2 bladder 52 points. One on this side, one on that side. And the same all the way up. So that energy is crisscrossing to those points up your back. And in the Indian, Hindu, Buddhist culture, they just liken that to a snake coming up your back.
And then there's some
You know, it's not a demon. All right? Now, so I lost my train of thought with that. We are bringing that energy up. We're made from the dust of the ground. So the Om bowl has the vibration of the earth and the universe, our origin. So when we can vibrate in sync with the Om bowl, we achieve better health. And the Om bowl is the universal bowl. It affects all 7 chakras. Just doesn't work on one chakra. It affects all 7 at the same time. So doing our form and playing the Om bowl at the same time has exponential benefit on our body, on our emotion, on our spirits. It's immeasurable. And doing this on a regular basis will boost your immune system and help you fight COVID-19. I'll get more into that. Like I said, we got 49 days of this. This is just day 5. And I'll release a little more information, you know, every day, every week, or what have you on this. So we play the Om bowl while we do the meditation. And then when I do the whole form together, up to whatever point we've learned it, Leslie plays it again. And I usually do it in 4 directions. You know, while Leslie is playing the bowl.
Okay.
But Tamara, I know you're watching. I haven't put together that sequence for you yet, but I will. It might be that I thought it was going to be yesterday or today, but I'm backed up with work. I'll be clear by Thursday for sure. But I might do something today. You never tell. I've been thinking about it. Just, you know,
there's a lot going on.
getting my mental thoughts down, and then I'm going to put them all down on paper. in a very concise fashion for you so you can understand it. Because it is good to have that consciousness while you're doing this. Okay? Well, that's it for today. Shalom. I'll see you tomorrow.
Shalom, everyone.